This is Unit 5, Prac resubmission of the RolePlay. Okay. Hi Matt, make yourself comfortable. Let's just jump right in. Why don't you just tell me why you've come to see me today?
You've come today because there's a waitress that I'd like to ask out.
Yep.
Basically the short version. I just struggle with that type of thing immensely.
Okay. Yep.
Have issues with it.
Yep. So there's a woman that you're interested in romantically?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm sort of hearing that the idea of asking her out, if you haven't already, is making you nervous. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me why you think that might be?
I just don't have any confidence in asking her out. Just don't want to get hurt again. I haven't really even thought about asking anyone out in a long time.
Okay. I heard you say that you don't want to get hurt again.
Mm.
Can you go into that a little bit for me?
Okay. I was married.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then she left me for another man.
And do you mind me asking how long ago that was?
It's about 5 years, I think.
So I'm getting the sense that for the last 5 years you've struggled with the hurt that's come from that, from the breakdown of your relationship with your ex-wife.
Yes.
And you've mentioned that you have no confidence in yourself. Has it been for the last 5 years since that's happened? Is it you've struggled with that, with low confidence?
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty much.
And why don't you tell me, just in your own time, tell me how has this low confidence or low self-esteem, how has it affected your life?
It's made me a real walled off person. I don't put myself out there in situations where I might get hurt. Like
Okay.
this. I still function daily, but very reserved type
Okay.
situation.
Yeah, no, well that's understandable. Now is this, you mentioned the waitress that you're interested in. Is this the first sort of romantic interest that you've had for a while, or?
Yes, since.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Jeez.
Well, you've done exceptionally well coming in today. Obviously, there's a lot of nervousness there, a lot of tension, and it's been 5 years of these sort of feelings of low confidence that you've been trying to deal with. So I have to applaud you on the fact that you've actually come in here today, and being able to tell me what's going on, and also the fact that you actually do have this romantic interest in a girl, which obviously, as you said before, you haven't really even allowed yourself to have in the last 5 years. So again, that's obviously a step in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had counselling before?
No, this is my first.
This is your first. Okay. Well, I suppose I'd like to get an idea of what would you like to get out of the time that we spend together. What are your goals? Sort of what outcome would you like to reach from our sessions?
I'd like to improve my confidence.
Yep.
Most of all, and my self-esteem, which is probably attached to that.
Mm-hmm.
And then as a goal, as you said, asking the waitress out would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
That would be good.
Okay, so what we can try and work towards, based on what you've told me, is we can try and set up a bit of a foundation and sort of equip you with the right tools to build up your confidence in yourself, which, as you mentioned, will increase your self-esteem. And definitely we can work towards coming up with different ways to build up your courage, so that you can have enough confidence in yourself to ask this young lady out. We can, look, it might not happen overnight, but we can spend the next few sessions working through things and come up with different ways to help you overcome this nervousness.
Mm-hmm.
How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Yeah. Do you have any questions or anything about what we do here? Is there anything that you'd like to know?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
at this stage.
I think if you're comfortable with this, something that you might benefit from, which is quite a self-explanatory method, is that you and I can role play. So
Okay.
I'm sensing that the trouble that you mentioned earlier with talking to this woman is because there is a romantic interest there. I can see that you're able to talk to me quite comfortably, even though it's a nerve-wracking topic that we're talking about. You are able to sit down and converse with me.
Mm-hmm.
Is that normal? It's so you're able to talk to women if there's no romantic interest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's much easier.
Okay. Well,
It's just transactions, I guess.
yeah, that's understandable. Well, what I think we should try and do is just practice. I can be the waitress,
Mm-hmm.
and we can just run through a couple of scenarios where you can just practice talking to her. I think that for the time being, it's only our first session. We can probably erase the impending question of will you go out with me. We can sort of put that away for a little while.
Okay.
How does that sound? Does that sound good to you?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Well, if you like, we can just have a bit of a practice. So you go in. How often do you go into the cafe?
Every couple of days.
Yep. Okay. Well,
Ish.
let's say that you've gone in to order your coffee.
Mm-hmm.
You've ordered and she's making it. Just in your own time. There's no rush. There's no right or wrong thing to say. This is just practice. Why don't you have a go at trying to start a conversation with me as the waitress?
Okay. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you.
It's good.
How are you?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm tired, waiting for work to finish, but yeah.
That's good. What do you have on afterwards?
Depending on the weather, if it's going to be a nice day, I think I might go for a bit of a walk. Otherwise, depending on what time we finish, if it's too late, I might just go home and watch a movie, I think.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, how about yourself?
I don't have much planned.
No. Just a
Okay.
coffee to get you through the day?
Yep. That's it.
I think I'm about my third coffee today so far.
It's a lot.
It is, yes. Excuse me. So, pulling back from that for a moment,
Mm-hmm.
how do you feel you went?
Not good.
Why?
It's just stammering, even in this practice scenario.
Yeah.
The pressure.
That's, again, like I said, a safe, comfortable environment. There's absolutely no judgment, and the beauty about this is that it's like you can hit stop and rewind and start again. And we can keep doing this until you feel comfortable. So, let's try it again.
Okay.
Okay, so you've ordered your coffee, we've said hello.
Yeah.
I'm making you coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Off you go.
How are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
It's good, you seem a lot brighter yesterday. You seemed a bit stressed yesterday.
Oh yeah, had a lot on.
Oh,
Very intense day.
well, I hope the coffee I made you got you through your day.
No, I did. It was a lifesaver.
Oh, that's good. A bit of a better day today.
Yeah, much more relaxed.
Oh, that's good. In your own time.
How's work?
It's good. It was really busy this morning, but it's starting to slow down now, which is nice, getting me a chance to catch my breath.
Okay, that's good. That's really good. What do you have planned afterwards?
Well, I think I'm actually going to have to work late this evening, so I think by the time I finally finished, I'll probably go straight home and curl up with my cat on the couch.
Okay, that sounds good. Sounds like a night well spent.
Yeah. How about yourself?
I'll probably just go home.
Have you got a nice cat waiting for you?
No, unfortunately.
You're not a cat person?
No, just don't have a cat.
Sorry, excuse me. So, two examples of a conversation going two completely different ways.
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel that second time?
It's still bad, but better, I guess.
Okay, good.
Right.
That's good. And there is really nothing that you can do wrong in here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I think what we can try and aim to do every session, we can continue to do these role plays. And in between sessions, when you go in to get your coffee, just keep it just in the back of your mind. There is no pressure, and just make conversation with her like you would a girl from work or something like that.
Okay.
Can I ask, how do you feel about perhaps doing a little bit of homework on the side in between our sessions?
Okay.
Yeah, well, what I was thinking was, as well as doing our role plays during the session, I thought perhaps what might help, on the days that you see the waitress, perhaps just make a conscious effort to pay attention to how you're feeling and how you feel the conversation is going, and maybe just jot down a few little things. Talk about how you're feeling, and how you think the conversation went, and sort of reflect back and think, okay, where could I have improved? And sort of just keep jotting it down throughout the week. And if you're happy with that and comfortable with bringing it into our next session, we can actually go through it together. And that way it can give us some specific examples of the sort of conversation that you have with her. And that might be able to allow us to make role plays together that are more similar to what you would actually deal with at the cafe. How does that sound?
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, good. All right, well, do you have any questions or anything that you'd like to ask me?
I don't think so.
Okay. And so, how do you feel about our plan of action? Do you think that's something that could work?
I think, yeah, it's plan. Yeah, it's good. It's action.
That's right.
It's,
Good. Oh, fantastic. All right. Well, Matt, I'll see you same time, same place next week.
Yeah.
And as I said, if time permits, just record a couple of things and just keep sparking conversation with her, and we'll continue where we've left off today next week.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks
Thank
for coming.
Thank you.
Bye.
Cheerio.